My people wonder they say shall never end. From what we are hearing right now, allegedly, they said an elder, one of those elders who came out to say that the upper Orimiyan staff that Yanifa and her crew member got from the groove is not original one. They said one of them who have insisted that it is not original one came to the palace in a strange way. As a matter of fact, they said it was his children that drove him to the palace to come and beg because his condition is getting worse within 2 days. Within 2 days, they said the kind of goiter that is developing on his neck is something that he cannot even explain. Of course, it is obvious that the gods or the, or let's say, yes, the gods are after his life for lying against the king. Yes, because they said when they gave them that list, when they gave Kabiyesi and the Yanifa the list, they were, as in those elders, especially this person, they were laughing and smiling, thinking that there is no how they will be able to get some of the items on that list. But to their greatest surprise, almost all the items have been gotten except one for now. So when they see that these people are succeeding, as in Yanifa, Kabiyesi, them, they are succeeding. So they decided that they are going to frustrate their efforts because if they keep quiet, definitely they will get all the items and that full moon ritual will happen and Queen Naomi will definitely return back. So information have it that in Ile-Ife, there is this part of Ile-Ife they call the Ide Road. And that place, they said, is a developing area for now. And a plot of land there is very expensive, 10 to 15 million, if not more than. So, information have it that one of the oloris happens to be the one that bought a land there. I don't know how many plots. They gave it to this man in question. The man is rich, according to what we're hearing, but from this information, it simply means that his source of wealth is not a good one. Maybe this is the kind of dirty job that he has been doing to be rich. So, and he is not just rich, he is influential. He is one of those kind of elders that when they speak, people listen. So that is how they said the Oloris decided to use him for this, because they know that the moment he come out to speak, a lot of people will listen to him. And with so much money, they said they bought that land around 15 million naira and gave him the land receipt, as in the land document, promising him that if he will win if he will bring kind of distraction and delay so that that full moon ritual will not happen, they are going to reward him the more. So when these people came up with the idea that this Upper Orimiyan is not the original one and it will not be used for the ritual, Kabiyesi did not argue with them. Kabiyesi felt so bad. But on the contrary, Kabiyesi said, okay, if you guys say that this is not the original one, we all know how to ascertain the purity of that Upper Orimiyan, whether it is the real one or not. So the Kabiyesi said that they are going to allow that Orimiyan to pass through that process. But before that, his decision is that those elders will take an oath that at the end of the day, at the end of the test, if it come out that that Upper Orimiyan is the original one, that those elders will be banished. The moment they heard about that, they said some of the elders who thinks that it was just because this particular elder in question did not tell them that he is doing that because they have paid him. They all thought that what he was saying is the truth. And because of the kind of person that he is outspoken and all of that. And those elders too, they also don't want Queen Naomi to come back, but they did not know that this man has been paid to come and say all of that. So they said some of them started backing out. Some started begging Kabiyesi to please that they don't want to take that oath. That if Kabiyesi said that that is the original one, let it be so, you know. But this particular elder in question insisted that it is not original one. And his aim is just to cause delay because he has been bought by the olori or one of the oloris, I don't know. But according to the story, they said after like 2 days that this thing happened in the palace, he went home only to for him to wake up with a swollen neck. They said the goiter, will I call it goiter? It's just that the gods decided to give him a heavy load on the neck because that cannot be goiter because goiter does not develop like that. But medically they will call it goiter now. They said if you see the kind of swollen that appeared on this man's neck, everyone was shocked. At this point, he already know that what he is facing is the consequences of what he has done to himself. That is how they said he told his children to take him to the palace, that he has some confession to make. My people, they said his children took him to the palace, and behold, when he opened his mouth, everyone was shocked. They said he returned the land document begging Kabiyesi to please forgive him, that they gave him this land and the land cost so much money, and he made a promise to them that he was going to deliver. He will make sure that full moon ritual did not happen. That when they brought the list, they never know that they will be able to meet up with the list. Because according to what we are hearing, they say some of the items on that list is not the kind of material they use for this kind of rituals, especially that Orimiyan self. That Orimiyan, they normally use it when they want to crown kings and all of that. But these people insisted that it must be used for the ritual. But now that they've gotten it, that was why they became frustrated. That Kabiyesi's worst enemies are some of his wives, but he did not know. They said the man was begging Kabiyesi to please forgive him, that Kabiyesi should even take the document of the land if he wish, that the only thing he needs right now is to be fine, is to be well again, that Kabiyesi should speak to the gods, let the gods forgive him. They said Kabiyesi told him that he has nothing to do with what he has done, that everybody should face the consequences of their crime, that he doesn't have a hand in it. They said the man was in the palace begging. His children self were all disappointed because some of the things that he confessed to, they never know that their father is like that, or because of greedy, or because of money. That is what we are hearing, but I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Love you guys. Bye. See you.